What are trade routes? Trade routes are more than just roads. They symbolize connection between people, cultures, and entire epochs. They served as highways for the exchange of goods, knowledge, and ideas. Some roads were established over millennia, leaving behind stories that continue to influence our lives. Today we will talk about one of these legendary roads, the Salt Road. It was not just a path for transporting an essential commodity. It was a whole system that connected regions, states, and epochs, leaving a significant mark on history. Where did the Salt Roads run? The Salt Road was a network of roads used to deliver salt from Galicia to neighboring and distant regions. The road began in salt production centers such as Drogobic, Stebnik, and Stara Salt. From there, the goods traveled to Volhynia, Podylia, the Dnieper region, and further to Poland, Lithuania, Hungary, and even other European countries. The further the salt was transported, the higher gets its value. For centuries, these roads served as the foundation of trade and development of entire regions. Why was salt so important? In ancient times, salt was called white gold, and this was no exaggeration. It was indispensable. Without salt, it was impossible to preserve food for long periods, which meant that salt liturgy ensured people's survival. Its value was so high that it was even used as a currency to pay for goods. This is why salt trade became one of the most profitable industries in medieval Europe. Drogobic, the heart of salt production. The center of salt production in Galicia was Drogobic. The city coat of arms is adorned with 9 cones of salt, symbolizing the prosperity that salt brought. During the Austro-Hungarian period, daily salt production in the city could reach up to 8 tons. At the salt works here, the method of salt extraction has remained almost unchanged since the princely era. This process is called salt boiling or salt making. Tewston, a medieval customs point. One of the most interesting stops along the Salt Road was Tewston. This unique fortress, carved into the rocks, served as a customs post where trade caravans were stopped. Here, goods were inspected, customs duties were collected, and merchants were protected from attackers. Tewston was not only a strategic point, but also a symbol of the region's economic and political power. The magic of salt from brine to history. Interestingly, the salt extraction technology at the Drogobic salt works is part of Ukraine's intangible heritage. Today, the oldest enterprise preserving millennia-old traditions continues to operate here. We spoke with Ms. Oksana, an employee of the salt works who shared some unique details. Salt extraction here is not just a job, it's a way of life. We dream of creating a museum at the salt works to preserve the history for future generations. The Salt Road is part of our heritage. The Salt Road is not just a road, it's a witness to history. It tells the story of trades, politics, culture, and human connections. So this road or region gained its role in the grand history of medieval Europe. Roads may change, but the memory of them endures. The Salt Road reminds us that even the simplest thing like salt can unite entire worlds.
I believe time to go.